Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Murmu. The question was, how can a devotee attain that divine love? First, the holy company. Devotion awakens Shraddha, faith. The holy company awakens Shraddha, that's faith in God. Slowly, faith if you got everything. Faith in God. Then comes Nishtha, single-minded devotion. Nishtha from the faith, Shraddha. Faith is Shraddha. From Shraddha, we get Nishtha. Nishtha is single-minded devotion. Nistha. Nishtha. Stha is to keep, place. Placing is called stha. Sthapayami. I am going to keep. Nishtha. Nidhaya. That firmly keeping. Nishtha. Yeah, as if I'm getting established in it, in the faith. Wholeheartedly I'm doing because of faith. And slowly I get established in it. And that is called Nishtha. I'm got established in loving God, in trying to love God. I may not be able to meditate, but with all sincerity I'm trying to meditate. One day we'll achieve. I want to love God. I'm not able to love, but I'm struggling to love. Because love I am expressing through thinking, so many planning. It is not spontaneous. I'm loving, but with all calculations and possibilities, I'm trying to apply law and reasoning. If I do like that, God may be pleased. This may be love, that may be love. When love occurs, no thinking will be there. It is spontaneous. Faith, then Nishtha, single-minded devotion to the ideal. In that state, devotee does not like to hear anything but talk about God. They don't want to hear because they have got established in loving God. So they feel, unwanted, passing show of the world. What happened yesterday has gone away forever. From morning till now, the time we spent, what all we thought has already. It is like writing on water. Go on writing, it goes on erasing itself. Default. Like that, what all we see, it's entering into past, never to be seen again. And next life, not even memory will remain. How I spent my last life, where I was, nothing can be known. So they don't want to hear what is passing, and it's a kind of unreal, like children playing with toys. They have this one and they talk about it. One day I was traveling in a vehicle. Behind, small children, they are going for kindergarten classes. Just they have joined school. They are going, and how much they are talking continuously about school, that play, this, that and all. Arey, how we never used to speak like this, I thought. Because we are brought up in a different atmosphere, in a different way. There was no modern, none of the gadgets which we have now, nor a television, nor just a radio. Rarely we see somebody's house. No cell phone, no telephone. We have to go to the booth somewhere far off to do a call. And nothing, nature as it is. In that, things of learning, no diversions. Service, home, work, little by little, some day-to-day activities, play. And that was we are brought up. We are never to think or talk so much about the things which are passing and going away. 10 days before what happened in his house, how that person's father, that child's father scolded and mother came. All the story they are telling. I was thinking, oh, how much they talk, and it is wasting of the energy through mouth. With that tongue, which is going to talk unwanted, avoidable things. If you call on God, will He come? If you want the mantra to be uttered, that tongue should not be wasted in any other way. Talking, scolding someone, harshly talking, which hurts others. All these are, I am losing the power of my vak, speech. So this which is speaking unwanted things, that tongue, if it repeats mantra, it will also be unwanted thing. Just like he is talking all other things, one boy was telling, my mother reads Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna every day. And he told in my ear, it is like she reads all other magazines. It should not be reading like magazine. It's a sacred book which has to transform your life. Similarly, Vak is a power, force. It has to be properly protected and used in proper way. They don't like to hear anything but God. He performs only those acts that please God. Those acts which please God. Anything I want to do, how will God feel about it? People feeling is one. My feeling is one. How does God feel if I do like this? Will God be pleased with these acts? Suppose I harshly answer a request. How it will be, how God will be looking at it. So they want every act to be pleasing to God. Then bhava, then mahabhava, then prema. Performs only those acts that please God. After Nishtha comes bhakti, devotion of God, then comes bhava, the next mahabhava, prema, and last of all, the God Himself, various stages. Last, where it ends, culminates in vision of God. Only for Ishvara Kotis, such as incarnations, it is possible to have Mahabhava or Prema. The knowledge of worldly person, the knowledge of a devotee, and knowledge of incarnation of God are no means of the same degree. The knowledge of a worldly person is like I will read again. The knowledge of the worldly person, knowledge of a devotee, and knowledge of God, incarnation, are by no means of the same degree. By no means of the same degree. The knowledge of a worldly person is like light of an oil lamp, which shows only inside the room. Through such knowledge, he eats, drinks, attends to the household duties, protects his body, brings up his children, and so on. The knowledge of a devotee is like the light of moon, which illumines objects both inside and outside the room. But such light does not enable him to see the distant or very minute objects. The knowledge of incarnation of God is like light of the sun. Through that light, the incarnation sees everything inside, outside, big and small. All are lights. Lamp light also is light, moonlight is also light, sunlight is also light. But look at the degree of its illumination. Ordinary man's knowledge is like lamp. Of others who are the devotees of God, their knowledge is like moonlight, and the incarnation's knowledge is like sunshine. The knowledge of an incarnation is like the light of the sun. Through that light, incarnation sees everything inside and outside, in others also, inside and outside. The mind of a worldly person is no doubt like muddy water, but it can be made clear by a purifying agent. Discrimination and renunciation are the purifying agent. Viveka, Vairagya. Discrimination and renunciation are the purifying agents. There is no eternal condemnation because you are divine within. You may go to hell to exhaust your karmic effect. You may go to heaven to work out your karmic load. But once it is exhausted, you come back. Whatever you good deeds you do, you'll get good results. Bad deeds, bad results. Good for good, bad for bad. But apart from this, he goes on doing good and bad. Then he sees he is being tossed in the world. Good is also binding, bad is also binding. Vinayakananda says, good is bound by a golden chain, and bad person is bound by an iron chain. Both are bound. You have to go beyond good and bad. So there comes into evolution. Again and again being tossed. Where is real happiness? Where is unending happiness? Where is constant happiness? So that you start searching. It is like you are going around the house. There are many doors. One door, one person is standing, giving sweet when he passes. He feels very happy. He continues his journey. another door, a person is standing with a whip. Whip is standing. As soon as he gives a shot and immediately runs, start running. And another door, some sweet meat or a drink he is giving. Then some other pain. We are moving like that. The next one tempts. Oh, doesn't matter, a little pain, I'm going to get one more sweet there. One pain is all right. So we are running like that. Where is unending joy, unending peace? After going many rounds, he sees, oh, I want to go beyond all this. No more running, no more running. Then comes into the spiritual practices. So he exhausts. As he exhausts, he gets the wisdom also. Then becomes the evolution. Every experience gives a knowledge. This knowledge gets converted into wisdom. Experience gives knowledge, knowledge gives wisdom. And this wisdom is the saving factor. The master spoke to the devotees of Shivpur. Master, have you any questions to ask? The devotee, we have listened to your words. Master, yes, it is good to listen to these things, but nothing will happen except at the right time. Shomai na hole, hobe na. Unless the right time comes. What can quinine do for a fever patient when he runs a high temperature? Only when his temperature comes down through the use of fever mixture or a purgative should quinine be prescribed. It is eliminating, suppose, malaria or any disease within. When the temperature is very high, first thing what they do is to give paracetamol to reduce the fever. He is not able to bear the high fever. He is losing his external consciousness, he's got exhausted. And again, antibiotic and all, it works, makes him more restless. So they wait for a day. When the temperature comes down, immediately they can give antibiotics. There are patients who get rid of fever even without quinine. A child said to its mother when he was put to bed, mother is making the child sleep. The child is telling, Mother, please wake me up when I feel the call of nature. Mother said, my child, I shall not have to wake you. The urge itself will wake you. Now Sri Ramakrishna is telling about the devotees told, we have listened to you. They have listened to everything and go, and the same life is continuing. But when this listening comes from within, what they have heard, it has to get digested, it must become one with the blood, and it must come from within. They must be able to assimilate it. Then from within, it projects out. When the same thing comes from within, that's the right time. The child is telling, take care of me, do this, everything nature itself will do. Your listening is good, but when it should ripen within to project out. It has entered, seed has entered the soil. Fruit comes much later. Each fruit, each seed has its own time. You see paddy, wheat, you put the seeds. Third day you see the germination. Within a week, this big plant is there already. Now suppose you put a coconut seed. Seed you have to put in sand and water daily for 6 months. 6 months if you water, shoots come up. That is third day you can see the shoots coming up. But it lasts for only 3 months. Crop gives the yield and dies away. This coconut, it takes 6 months to germinate. It stands for 100 years, giving fruit every day one after 8 years. All about 90 years it is going to give fruit. Daily one, 365 in a year. Like that, the germination of spiritual germination takes a long time, but it makes you lead. It leads you to immortality. Your mortality is eliminated. You get back your lost identity. Different kinds of people come here. He is telling to the devotees of Shivpur. Different kinds of people come here. Some come by boat with the devotees, but they do not enjoy spiritual talk. They keep nudging their friends and whispering, when shall we leave here? When shall we go? If the friends show no sign of getting up, they say, we would rather wait for you in the boat. They cannot bear spiritual talks. Time has not come. Bhog sheshna hole jog hobe na. Unless all enjoyments of the world he passes through and sees emptiness in all that, he cannot have the spiritual awareness. Those who have a human body for the first time need to experience sense enjoyments. Spiritual consciousness is not awakened unless certain duties have been performed. Again, I will read. Those who have human body for the first time need the experience of sense enjoyments. Spiritual consciousness is not awakened unless certain duties have been performed. He has to pass through. Once he comes into the realm of time and space, everything looks so nice. Like a child born in the young days, after the infancy, the early childhood, everything is exciting, everything is so nice. And as he grows, he starts coming to the realities of life. Because parents are taking care, he is not bothered where from the money comes, what is earning, nothing he knows. Whatever he takes, he wants, he demands. He gets from parents. When he starts growing up, he has to take the responsibility himself. Then he's coming face to face with the reality of life. Life is not a play. It demands so much of dedication and sacrifice, so much of prudence not to be caught anywhere, so much of love and compassion, so much of sacrifice. Then the life moves smooth and fine. So the soul passes through so many good and bad experiences of life. Then comes to a conclusion. I have to go back to the source. By that times, we don't know how many lives we have passed through, in what all species and where all we went. The journey took place. Last is things of the, just like children go for a play, here or there they will run, then they will go and enjoy here or there. When the sunset comes down and they start remembering home, I have to go back home. Night is befalling, I have to go back home. The day ends, whole day was given. The master was going to Pine Grove. With a smile, he said to him on semicircle porch, "Well, what do you think of my state of mind?" Yam smiling. Master is asking Yam, the author of this book. Well, what do you think of my state of mind? Yam smiling. On the surface, you are very simple, but inwardly very deep. It is extremely difficult to understand you. Master smiling. True. It is like the cement floor of a house. People see only the outer surface and do not know how many materials are there under it. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.